So here's a bit of a fun story. Last week, as I'm sure everybody is aware of, I talked about this over at Ring of Fire, Donald Trump, it was revealed in a deposition that he had taken in October that was filed in court last Tuesday. Donald Trump said, on the record again, deposition under oath, that he was terrified of being killed or seriously injured by people throwing fruit at him at his rallies. He said, sometimes they throw tomatoes, sometimes he said pineapples. I don't know who is smuggling pineapples into a Donald Trump speech, but I have to imagine that's probably a tricky thing to get by security, and maybe those security guards need to pay more attention. If you see somebody walking into a speech with a pineapple, they're not about to make pina coladas for everybody. So I would think that's something they would say, hey, hold up, pineapple man, come here, give me that. No, that ain't happening. But Trump said in the deposition, people were throwing fruit. People could get it. I could get injured. The crowd could get injured. Who knows who's throwing these pineapples everywhere? Like it's a freaking Gallagher show or something. And that's not the funny part. The funny part is that story, which of course was broken by the Daily Beast, Trump's lawyers, immediately upon realizing that this transcript of the deposition had been filed in court, so it was, public, immediately started freaking out. And they're reaching out to the court, to the prosecutors, the plaintiff's lawyers, not prosecutors, saying like, you got to retract this. This is prejudicial. This is terrible. You can't have this in there. This is totally irrelevant to the case. You have to remove this motion or this evidence that you have filed. Get it out of here. We don't want it. Not happening. Stop it. To which the plaintiff's lawyers didn't obviously comply because they had no reason to. So what's interesting, again, this is here's Trump defense attorney Jeffrey Goldman said, that exhibit is unnecessary, prejudicial, and needs to be pulled ASAP. Then Alina Habba, who we all know, chimed in and said, ASAP, Ben, that is wholly inappropriate and prejudicial. In case you're not familiar with legal terminology, prejudicial basically just means that it can paint a picture of the individual involved in a lawsuit, criminal trial, whatever it is, that may give people preconceived notions about somebody's guilt. So prejudicial, obviously from prejudice, that's where that word came from, just in case anybody was not sure about that. Happy to be your dictionary when you need it. But here's the thing. Once you dig a little bit deeper, according to a new report from the Daily Beast this week, it appears that maybe it wasn't the fruit part that was driving these Trump lawyers crazy. It was another part of that deposition that shed a little more light on something that could be far more serious for Donald Trump. Because as you know, Donald Trump had claimed that Michael Cohen wasn't anywhere to be found. He wasn't there during conversations, where Trump was with his security guards in Trump Tower, which is, of course, where this case stemmed from. If you don't know the background of that, it's when his security guards went out there, roughed up the people protesting outside of Trump Tower in 2015. I think it was October 2015. So anyway, said, nope, Cohen was not there. Well, it turns out Michael Cohen says, oh no, I was there and I can prove it, in which case, based on this deposition that became public and based on Michael Cohen's new statements, that would seem to imply perjury. And that could end up getting Donald Trump in some legal hot water. Not that he hasn't hopped out of the boiling pots in the past, but it is something that obviously would make lawyers freak out. Because while everybody was focused on the fruit, they understood that there was the potential for perjury charges lurking in that transcript, and they were hoping to get it pulled before the public caught on. Little too late for that, though. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.